What's up everybody, this is Danny, and these are Apple's AirPods, a $160 pair of wireless headphones that were announced with the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. They were delayed a few times and they're finally here, so let's find out if they're worth the wait and the money. Okay, so first let's look at what makes these headphones different than the other ones out there. So if you've noticed, these are completely wireless. There's no plastic or wire connecting the two AirPods. Now this could be a blessing or a pain in the butt, and I guess it depends on how you look at it. The positive is that there is no wire tangling or a bulky strip like this, and the downside is that if one of them falls out of your ear and you lose it, then you're out of luck and there's no wire to catch that fall. So if you lose one, you will have to pay Apple $69 to replace one of them, so I would for sure keep them in this case. That's not a bad thing because the AirPods themselves only have a mediocre 5 hours of playback on a full charge, but this case also has a battery built in which charges by a lightning port, so combined they are rated for more than 24 hours of usage from a full charge of this case, and the AirPods and 15 minutes of them being in this case gives you 3 hours of playback, so that's not that bad. I kind of like the setup. It's nothing like I've seen before. Don't worry about the headphones coming out of the case because they are magnetically held in. This is a nice touch. They're not coming out of there unless you're pulling them out. The overall design is nothing special. It really looks like a pair of EarPods that have had the cord cut, and the AirPods are a little bit bigger though, especially on the stem. I do wish it did come in different colors than glossy white to match the iPhones though. It's definitely a love it or hate it design, and I'm not the biggest fan of how they look in the ear. I mean, what do you guys think? Probably the best thing about these headphones is the pairing process. I mean, it couldn't be simpler. Just open the case next to any compatible Apple device and tap once and that's it. It really does take the guesswork out of it. That's because of the Apple W1 chip is built in. We actually saw this first with the Beats Solo Wireless 3s, and the seamless switching between your Apple devices is very cool, and it's nice to be able to do that so fast and hassle-free. These headphones are compatible with iPhones, iPads, and Macs, and I can really see this plus the Apple Watch being a great combo. And if you were wondering, these headphones do work with non-Apple devices. They do connect via Bluetooth, so you're gonna miss out on some of the optimizations and that quick pairing. So there is some cool tech inside of these headphones. If you look, there are optical sensors and proximity sensors built in. And what do these actually do? Well, the AirPods use these sensors to know if they're in your ear or not. So when you put them into your ears, the music starts playing automatically. That's pretty cool. But if someone is trying to talk to you and you just take one of these headphones out, then it will pause whatever's playing. There are also microphones at the bottom, so you can use these to talk on the phone, and if you tap on the side, you have to push a little harder than you think to activate this, by the way. You can access Siri too, which is nice, but I won't be using this too much since Siri is not that great, let's face it, but I do like how you can ask Siri what your battery life is like.
All right, so if you take voice memos on your iPhone, then this is what it would sound like through the AirPods. I'm actually curious myself to see how this sounds.
Wow, I'm listening to the voice memo right now, and it sounds pretty crappy. So the reason that you're watching this video is to find out, how do these actually sound? All right, so let's listen to them real quick, and I'll tell you how they sound. Okay, there's a chime there. Okay, so they don't feel like they're gonna fall out of your ears. All right, so the good thing is that they get pretty loud, and they don't get distorted at the highest volume, actually. I just turned it up all the way. So if you're afraid these are gonna sound exactly the same as the EarPods that come with your iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, these actually sound a little bit better. There's more bass, there's just a little bit better range. As I can explain, it just sounds a little bit better. The bass is the most significant thing. Definitely, I'm kind of impressed. All right, so I have to test these side by side. So these are the EarPods right here and AirPods. Let me listen. All right, so same song. Okay, so for sure, these have more bass. It's cool, it starts playing right away. All right, so it's not like the hugest difference, but the AirPods do sound better, slightly better all around. I have to admit, I thought these were gonna be absolutely awful, but they're actually decent. Now, are these that much better to where you need to go out and buy them right now? I'm gonna say no. Even though these might have exceeded my expectations were pretty low, there are some other choices out there that sound better and cost less money, like the older Jaybird X2s. I think they're a better value. But that's Apple for you. They're always gonna charge you more. All right, so overall the tech inside is pretty cool, but I don't think I'll use these on a daily basis. I'm not just a huge fan of the way that they fit in the ear, but if they do fit you and you're looking for a little bit better version of the wired ear pods, then I say go for this. But for the general public, I would say go ahead and save your money. I don't think it's worth it. All right, so let me know what you guys think of the AirPods in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give this a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.